Hello, welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and if this sign is your sun, moon, or rising, this is your reading. And I really want to thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscribes. You all matter so much to me. Thank you. And if this particular reading resonates with you, I would love for you to consider subscribing to the channel. Well, all right, Aries, let's talk about the 19th through the 25th. In fact, I have a guiding card for you for this particular week, so let's talk about that. We have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is all about that need to remember lessons from past opportunities when we were in control of things or in charge of things. Whether they went good or bad, we need to remember those lessons so that we can be prepared when somebody asks you to be in charge again. You're going to say yes. And when you say yes, it's going to be very helpful because you are in a position to use that information like a big old Mary Poppins bag and pull out whatever you need, wherever you need it, at whatever time, and fix the situation before it becomes really bad because you've seen it before. It's going to be amazing. You're going to be so good, okay? So, a couple of messages from my better angels that apply to the entire month. And the message is to not let the little things get you into a crazy space where you overreact and kind of get after your people, right? Sometimes it could be your coworkers that make you nuts. It could be a neighbor who makes you nuts. It could be, we just want to look at them in a different light. Even as they're making you nuts, we're just going to look at them and go, okay, all right, so what if, and you make up a story in your head that would be like, the one thing that would really stop you cold in your tracks from punching them in the face, right? I don't know. If you want to make up a story that their mom died, or you want to make up a story in your head that, some sort of weird tragedy is taking place in their lives where they can't do anything about it, but they're acting crazy and they're doing silly stuff, do that. Whatever it works to help you not react to them is going to be the answer, okay? It's truly odd, I know, but it works. And it will help you have more compassion even for this person who makes you crazy. And it kind of changes the vibe, right? Once you've changed the vibe, everything gets better, all right? So I think it's important for the vibe to get changed and you'll find yourself in a better position, all right? So that being said, the other message is to really sort of keep on track and do one project at a time, start to finish, before you start another one, all right? But we want to also make sure we're doing things we can start and we can finish. So we don't want to go too crazy or end up with like unfinished projects, all right? So all good. Now, we know how Aries can be sometimes. We like to get in there and like, da-da, then we get distracted. Whoop! Something's shiny over there. Let's go do that. No, not going to do it. Stay here, stay in your lane, stay focused, get the job done. Then you can move on to the next thing because you want bragging rights, right? That's the key. If you can remind yourself that you can't brag about the darn thing until it's done. So you have to finish it and then you can brag about it. That's the key, all right? We want you to be able to do that because it will help tremendously to keep things moving in the right direction. All right, cool. Okay, so let's look at these cards down here, huh? Okay, so we have the 3 cards from the overview video. And yes, the 19th through the 25th, here we are. We need a mystery card first. Let's go ahead and get a mystery card. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's right here. Not fussy or fighty, just like, take me now. Like, okay. All right, so set these aside. Put this one right here. Okay. Now then, we're going to use this beautiful Tarot of the Abyss and go deeper. Definitely ready for some good news here, people. Let's go. All right, so we have the Fool. Remember how last week we had finished up on a situation where you were you had finished a project and then you were going to start another project. Ta-da! You're starting the other project. That's good news. You're also going to be the boss. So, yeah, we had the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Swords last week. So, this is the Fool. You are jumping right in spontaneously into something new. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. You're going to be the boss of it. It's going to be great. Okay? Don't be alarmed. It's going to be awesome. And the 9 of Cups shows up. Yes, I told you it was going to be awesome. Your wishes are being fulfilled. Everything is coming together in a very nice way. I love this for you. Very cool. You're manifesting everything you need and everything you want right now, which is so, so, so nice. What a blessing after the tough couple of weeks we had. Oh my gosh, I got a double whammy on the Fool. What? Ooh, ooh, Aries, look, 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 look. You got the Fool times 2. Super spontaneity happening here. We have the Fool once and we have the Fool twice. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So with all that spontaneity going on, this could be in 2 areas of your life. This could be work related and relationship oriented. This could be doing another project but having another relationship situation, right? So there's opportunities in more than one area of your life for you to start something new. So, ooh, super exciting. It doesn't look like you're saying no much, and all your wishes are being fulfilled. Yay! Mark your calendar, 19th through the 25th. Super fun. Yay! All right. And the tower is blocked, so nothing is going to fall apart. Nothing is going to fall specifically together either. But you know what? Not falling is good. So maybe you'll just stay floating. Yay! Now, High Priestess is also blocked. Your gut is not going to know what the heck to do with all these opportunities. You're going to have a lot of weird, wishy-washy thoughts and feelings going on. You're like, ah! What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? So much is happening. I'm falling into places. La 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 la. And everything's great. Just go with it, right? I'm going to say, just go with it. You're not going to be gifted with new responsibility right now. So there's no new responsibility. So if there's no new responsibility, you're having your wishes fulfilled. You're jumping into new things. I'm like, hey, no responsibility means it's like a teenage mode. Right? Super fun. All right. Now, solutions. Haha. King of Cups, an emotionally based male energy person. So this could be a new relationship. One of these could be a brand new relationship situation where you will spontaneously be jumping into something. You're like, oh my God, let's start a relationship. Ta-da! Yay. Could be super fun. He looks emotionally evolved, so he's not going to be calling a ambulance or nothing. He's definitely a down-to-earth version of an emotionally based male energy person, so he's got his stuff together. You can trust this person to be able to talk about their feelings and not feel weird. Okay? Cool. Now the 5 of Wands saying, rally the troops, get your people together, let's go, we have things to do and make things happen. So you're going to be involved in getting things working. You might need to, maybe you'll help some other people out and need to bring a couple of people with you so that you can help, right? There's going to be an opportunity there to do that sort of thing, all right? And of course, the other part of the solution, don't spend your money all in one place. You have enough money to take care of what you need to, but don't overspend, okay? Don't overspend. It will not be a good thing for you, okay? Cool. Very nice. Love that. That is very good news. I love this for you. This is a terrific week. Finally, some good news is happening over here. I love all the beginnings and all the things starting and wishes being fulfilled, and yeah, beginnings, whoop, 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 whoop. All right, so we're gonna get some extra cards for you from the Moon Oracle. Let's see what the Moon Oracle's got going on for you. I'm just happy to see good news. Holy moly. This has been a very intense week for you. So, all right. Celestial. Yeah, there's a profound and definite connection to you, to outer space and the moon and the stars and all the good things that are out there. You are feeling that connection to that part of the world, you know. You are definitely wanting to spend more time outside looking up and absorbing and appreciating the stars for all that they are, because they're there and they are wanting to be seen by you and appreciated by you. There's a lot of goodness happening here, and I think that you can and will absorb that and appreciate that in a very nice way, okay? So don't forget to, like, moonbathe. You know what I mean? Like we usually sunbathe, you want to moonbathe. You want to get out there in the moon and soak up the moonbeams. They will support you in ways that you weren't expecting. All right, Aries? That's good stuff for you. I think you'll like that. All right? Now then, your mystery card. What do we got? The Wheel of Fortune. Haha, a karmic lesson is afoot. So this particular week, you are having a karmic lesson come your way. This is going to be something that you'll have seen before, but I want you to do something different than you usually do. Maybe you have opportunities to end up in cute little relationships or opportunities with stuff like that, and you either cut and run before anything can happen because you're like, oh, I don't know. And the answer will be, maybe you won't. Maybe you shouldn't run. Maybe you should try something different. Experiment with something pleasant. All right? But do something different than you normally do. If you see something that's a pattern for you and you usually do this, well, do something different than what you normally do, okay? I really want you to try something else, because we're super done with all that, okay? Super done with all of that, all right? Very, very cool, all right? Now then, let's get you a pocket full of rocks. All right. So we have ruby, blue calcite, and sapphire. All right. So ruby is a heart stone, and it is like a deep, intense sort of appreciation factor stone. It's really about your heart being healed, of course. It's a fourth chakra stone. It's about it being healed at a deeper level than normal and with great intense love and nothing more. Okay? So when you can uproot old feelings you've had about yourself or about others, and you root them out and heal them, that's very good news. And that's what you're doing with the ruby, okay? Blue calcite in the fifth chakra position, of course, is about clear communication, being very clear about what you want, what you need, getting your needs met, which is super cool. I love that, especially as you're jumping into brand new things and having your wishes fulfilled. Yay! Handle it. Blue sapphire is a sixth chakra stone. It's all about you seeing very, very clearly. When you meditate with this stone, you can see clearly through your third eye how you fit into the cosmos, right? So you'll see, like, you'll see the planets, you'll see the whole solar system out in front of you, and you'll see the little blip that is our particular Earth planet, bloop, right there. And you'll even see like a little radiation of energy coming off of it, which will only be your energy, and it'll be what and how it interacts in the universe and all around the stars and the planets, and how everything is correlating and oriented to what happened and how you changed or created something or interacted with people in a way that created a vibe or an energy that is doing something. You'll know whether this is a healing energy for the solar system. You'll know if it's an energetic thing that helps keep things moving and powered up properly, and keeping all the planets together in their proper positions so that nothing is flying away anytime soon. You'll see your impact, and that is going to be helpful to you, Aries, to see who you are, where you are, what you're doing, and how it's affecting the universe. It's going to be very helpful, all right? So Good for you, Aries. I like this for you. This has been a good week. Ta-da! All right. So yeah, wow. I mean, with so much happening right here, I really am excited to see how this plays out for you. This could be a lot of fun. All right. Do what you can, have a good time, and try not to be too hard on yourself, okay? For goodness sakes. If you don't want to carry those rocks, you don't have to, Aries. But if you want to look down in the description box below, you will find, oh, actually just comment below and let me know what you want to carry and how you want to carry it, and if they help, and if you want to carry something else. All right? Love to have that interaction with you. And of course, if you look in the description box below, you will find all the different decks that I'm using. You'll also find all the fairs that I'm going to, where I'll be, when I'll be there. Come on out to the fair. It was so much fun for me to read for you in person. And if you don't have time or energy to come and do that, totally understand. I'm here for you anyway. We'll do a phone reading, and it will be beautiful and just as lovely. And I do hope that you'll take advantage of that opportunity. Mostly weekdays, of course. I'm kind of busy on weekends. But I thank you very much for being here. I love you guys, and we will talk to you next week about the 26th through November 1st. Obviously, if you haven't liked, shared, and subscribed yet, it's time to do that. All right, I'll see you next week.